The African Union-COMESA-IGAD election observation mission has released a preliminary statement on Uganda's electoral process, which began on January 15, 2026. The mission, led by former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan, observed several positive aspects, including the calmness of Ugandans, provision of voters' registers, despite BVVK malfunctioning.
Of the electoral processes thus far, the African Union, COMESA, and IGAD mission summarize the following as constituting commendable practices. 1. The calmness by the Ugandan citizen towards the polling staff despite the delay in the opening. 2. The provision for political parties and candidates with voters registered increase their monitoring of the vote, thereby strengthening their trust in the process. 3. The high representation of women and youth among polling staff and agents advance the principles of inclusiveness. However, one team of the mission observed the use of tear gas to disperse crowds that were becoming a bit unruly at Luwero SDA Lumo zone, delivered in an environment that stakeholders considered to be calm compared to 2021 election. However, the mission is concerned with reports of harassment, intimidation, and arrest of opposition leaders, candidates, supporters, media, and civil society actors, as well as the suspension of non-governmental organizations and the internet shutdown.
The mission also noted concerns such as the use of tear gas during elections and internet shutdown.
The mission further noted that there were several petitions arising out of the political party primaries and several unsuccessful aspirants opting to run as independent candidates. Although this provided voters a wider spectrum of candidates to choose from, it points to internal weaknesses in intra-party, including ineffective dispute resolution mechanism.
The mission also noted concerns such as the use of tear gas during elections and internet shutdown. The mission acknowledged the rise of independent candidates, which it said could reflect internal wrangles within parties. The mission, however, recommended that Uganda should ensure every citizen's right to participate in a free and fair election.
The East African Observer Mission makes the following recommendations. Political parties and organizations should strengthen their processes and dispute resolution mechanism and procedures to address the high number of independent candidates arising from the primaries for nomination. The Electoral Commission should investigate the causes of the malfunction of biometric voter verification kits and seek to ensure that this does not affect use of technology in future electoral processes. Legal reforms should be introduced to provide for campaign financing with a view of enhancing transparency in campaign financing and ensuring a level playing field during electoral process.
Other recommendations included stakeholders should note the mission's findings to improve future electoral processes. Continuous civic education should be encouraged. Stakeholders should exercise restraint and adhere to the Constitution and laws in case of contestation. The mission, however, concluded that the overall electoral process was conducted peacefully.
Observed were peaceful, orderly, and conducted in a transparent manner.
Based on its observations and findings, our mission concluded that the electoral process took place in an overall orderly and calm manner.
Serena Nagoja for NSTV.